All right, so I'm Scott from South Florida Insider, and I'm here with
Yasad from Pepper. I play drums, as you know, but it's been a while. It's been so long since we've done an interview, you might have forgotten.
So, kind of a shorter set. I'm so used to seeing you guys a lot longer, but I mean, you got that crowd already vibing with you in this early going.
I was so at first surprised because I heard we're playing pretty early, kind of like the brunch set from Pepper today. So I was kind of, people are going to be kind of waking up still, but I was so pleasantly surprised out there. And then I thought about it, I'm like, wait, we're in South Florida. Of course they're going to be going absolutely bananas. So yeah, it was good. I was really pumped on that crowd, man.
But what's it like? I mean, you guys have done so many club shows, amphitheater shows, but I mean, this is the first time, at least that I could remember, that you guys are facing the water out here in Florida.
Yeah, I know, which is so ironic, right? Like, we've been coming here for so many years, and it's been a minute since we've actually faced the Atlantic, which also is something I got to put into mind, because I'm always looking at water, I'm thinking it's the Pacific Ocean, so I got to keep in mind it's the Atlantic. But yeah, last time we played in front of the water was probably not super far from here, but Hangout Fest last May, I think. So yeah, it's always, I mean, us being from Hawaii, you know what I mean, it's the water's our home, so anytime we can get close to it.
But you're going from the Gulf to somewhere out here, it's got to be a bit of a contrast.
Yeah, it is, but not as much of a contrast, I would say, as from here to the Pacific Ocean.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? It's a little more, but like I said, any excuse to be by the ocean, I'm in.
So tell me about the latest album. You guys haven't released singles just yet from it? Are we looking to that in the near future, or what's going on?
Well, we put out Ohana is the new album you're talking about. We put it out on our own label, Law Records. We recorded it at our new studio we have called Kona Inn Recording that's in Redondo Beach in California. It's actually Pennywise's old studio that we kind of got handed down to us, and then we're actually going to record a new EP for next year. So yeah, we're just kind of concentrating on just like putting out more music because there was that good 5-year period about 6 years ago where you didn't put out much music, so we're kind of making up for some lost time,
Did that connection with Pennywise happen when you guys went on tour with them?
Yeah, totally. That's where it was cemented, I guess you could say, because we first met Pennywise on our first Warped Tour in 2001, but it was like, we were so just so green, fresh out of Hawaii, so we kind of got to know him. But then when we went on that, it was the Jägermeister tour you're talking about, and that was in 2009, I believe. And yeah, that's what really cemented us.
And you guys stopped at Sunfest.
Yep, yeah, it was Slightly Stupid. A bunch of the boys were there. That was rad. We were facing was that the Gulf?
Not the Gulf. That's whatever. You know what? I live in Florida and I don't even know my own ocean.
Who cares?
It's all beautiful to me when you look out there. So.
What is it all? It's all beautiful. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go. So what else is going on? I heard you guys did a thing for Rob Mikado.
Yeah. Actually, we did Rob has a killer foundation, the Rob Machado Foundation, which actually concentrates on free drinking water in public schools and getting rid of single-use plastic bottles. So what he does is he puts all these filling stations of water, because I haven't been in school for so long, we're like, technically we're old, that it did not dawn on me that kids do not even look at drinking fountains these days in schools. They're like I guess it's like a payphone, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like they don't even, oh yeah, whatever, I don't even know what that is. So his whole concentration is he gives every kid in public schools in San Diego a reusable water bottle and the filling station. So we played a benefit, we did acoustic for him. Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters played, Tristan Prettyman played, a band called Iron Sage and Wine played. It was at the Belly Up in San Diego. It was awesome. I mean, anytime we can play music for a good cause, we're all about it. It's kind of the reason you get into something like this, and when you can do something like that, it's what it's all about.
And then I also heard just a few days removed, it was Brett's birthday?
Yeah. Brett. Me and Brett are the youngins in the band because Cleo's a year older than us. So yeah, me and him, we both November 28th was Brett's birthday, October 29th was mine, and then Cleo's is coming up on January 6th. So yeah, we're all kind of bunched right towards the beginning end of the year there. But yeah, everything's been really good. The new album, we're gonna probably make a EP coming up next year to follow the Less Than Jake tour we're doing, because us and Less Than Jake are co-headlining the whole country for about 6 weeks starting on January 20th. and we'll be back in South Florida at Revolution Live on February 26th.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was going to ask about that
Yep.
because I saw on the website it was like Pensacola, St. Pete.
Yep.
I didn't see
Well,
down here yet.
You heard it first because yeah, we couldn't since we're playing the Riptide Fest here, we had to hold off on announcing
Gotcha.
that. So yep, it's on February 26th. I know because we announced the tour and everyone's like, wait, what? Wait, Leslie Jake's playing Revolution. What's and the mass confusion starts. But yeah, we're definitely on that show if anyone was wondering. And then yeah, so after that, we'll probably put out an EP and then shooting towards the summer, and then a bunch of stuff happening with our record label too, Law Records. We just put out a band called the Dare Nots from Toronto, which I need to get you to interview them too sometime, or Catastro also from Arizona. We just put out their record in September, which has coincidentally actually Jared from the Dirty Heads who are playing here today. So yeah, everything it's I think all we're firing on all cylinders, I guess you could say, pedal to the metal.
So when are you guys going to just put up a home here? I mean, you guys basically are a home here.
know.
I mean, Florida, Cali, you got kind of same subtropics.
I know, it's so true. Well, even Brett's been doing some solo shows like over the last few months too, and he's been here for a few days because he's doing some other solo shows around it. So yeah, like you said, we just need to set up a Pepper headquarters here, a Conan recording here,
Hey,
like we have
bring Law Records over here too.
Well, what's funny is, speaking of Law Records in Florida, is we're just currently signing a band from Florida, the Orlando area, called Cashed Out, which is a reggae band from this area. So yeah, that headquarters, that Pepper Law Records headquarters, that makes a lot of sense, man.
There we go. and then we end up having an album just instrumental, the drum solo.
Yeah.
I mean, Brett's doing his thing. Why not you? Where's yours?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess
you go Tommy Lee held up on wires.
No, I was
and all
gonna
that?
say. I guess I only really like playing drums when I'm inspired, and like Pepper's the main thing that inspires me to play drums. But on that note, I'm gonna say I got a real cool little drum thing that's gonna be happening on the Less Than Jake tour. So you can just look out for that.
Sweet. Well,
I'm bringing it a bit. I want to bring a little bit of the. Speaking of the old Tommy Lee thing, I want to bring a little bit of the '80s back. With a little bit of a, kind of like '80s rock show vibe. So.
Well, you should have been here tomorrow too. I mean, they're doing all '80s tomorrow.
Well, I'm changing my flight.
Hey, well, always good talking to you guys.
Absolutely, brother.
Yeah, I guess I'll be seeing you at Revolution.
Yeah, absolutely.